Hi, it is Marcia Harp again, and I'm answering question 2 about student ownership. So, what does it mean to me? Student ownership is basically the level of investment that a student has in their learning, and that investment can be vital to how successful the teacher is in teaching that student. Um, Student ownership can look like a lot of different things, a lot of different things in the classroom. It can be in the form of goals. It can be in the form of choices. I feel like if a student knows what they are in for, and a student knows what that goal is and how they are going to get there, a map or a strategy is a good way to show ownership. Um, Choices, given choices for assignments, is another really good example of student-led learning. But probably the biggest example would be a project-based learning or a problem-based learning unit, or part of a lesson that a teacher could do in the classroom. So when when we talk about student ownership and what it looks like, it's definitely the level of investment that a student has when they have clear goals, when they're given choices, and when they are really taking ownership of what they are going to learn or what they want to learn. And kind of hands off for the teacher as much as possible. That's, the ideal situation in a student-led learning or student ownership type of learning environment. And so, how I would facilitate that with teachers, or how I would support teachers in students taking ownership, well, one way I would suggest for them to try is to just kind of implement some choices on assignments, maybe some strategies with different types of learning content, whether they're giving a passage or an essay or a video clip that they would like for the student to learn about, giving them choices about how to respond, because we know we have different types of learners: kinesthetic learners, hands-on, visual learners. But one thing I would really suggest is a problem-based learning unit, and just starting out small, maybe 30 minutes a day, and then incorporating that. One thing that I did once with a group of teachers in Santa Rosa County was something called the Bear Project. And this was with an elementary group of students who have a problem with black bears in their community. And we learned all about black bears through the facilitation of lots of meetings with several teachers throughout our district. We involved the community. Teachers or students did artwork. They designed and created things that would help the black bears not be able to get into trash cans. We mapped and used GIS software and discussed where those bears were, and why they were. And the students just really were able to make connections because there were videos uploaded live from their neighbors. And when a student can make a connection to a real world, it's a pretty amazing feat. So that's how I would start. I would just have teachers just, basically start out with some sort of problem-based learning unit and go from there, and just support them through that process.